Hi guys, this is Cadma from Bitten Apple TV. We are here at Toyfair 2020, and of course, we all know how much I love costumes and cosplay. Now we are here with Dianna Clements, and this is Princess Paradise. Oh my God, I'm in love. There's a lot of things over here that I saw that I kind of wish I had as a kid. How did this all come about?
Well, I started the company 36 years ago. Started doing craft shows. And went to Disney, started selling to Disney, and that's when it really took off, and I needed to move it to China. And so we started producing in China and started getting big, doing a lot of trade shows, etc., and just expanding from there. Started doing the sequin Minnie Mouse ears that they sell. They still sell to this day. Yes, and a big variety of ears and costumes and such for them. And expanded from that. And 6 years ago, Rubies Costume Company came to me and said they wanted to purchase my company, and I wanted to jump into the family because we got to start doing premium licensed costumes for them and for all the customers out there that was asking for a more deluxe premium licensed costume. So we're thrilled to be a part of the Rubies family.
Well, congratulations on that. And I mean, Disney, now you're with Ruby, like there's just so much. How did you kind of get into costume designing? Was it just a love that you've always had? Were you always big into that?
I wasn't always into it. They didn't have anything. Rubies, it just started many years ago when I was young, and they didn't have it. I was given one wedding dress when I was about 6 years old that I wore to shreds. My mother found it at a garage sale, and I wore it to shreds. And so I just slowly evolved into the costumes. I started with a basic little Star Garland halo at the beginning, and then a wand to go with it, and Disney bought those at the very beginning. And then I moved into designing other things for them and for everyone else. Got into the costumes, and it just grew from there.
So for you as an adult, which one is like your favorite piece?
Oh,
I know they're all your children, but there's always got to be at least one that you're like...
Favorite piece? That is so difficult because all my babies are equal. I can't choose a favorite one. Seriously, one does not stand out.
Well, I personally have to tell you, I do love the jellyfish here. I love the fact that you have the lights on there, and that's not something like I got to like enjoy as a kid, and I would have loved to have had that. You have the double sequins here for the mermaid. Like I would have been all day just doing this, like trick or treat.
And the kids do that. They love to flip the sequin. It is a toy.
I see that the material, it's so well made. It's something that I feel like I can tell would last a long time. For me, probably 2 Halloweens because I was a rough kid. I won't lie. What's your favorite thing to dress up as?
I'd say princess. Some sort of princess. As it comes to the fabrics, as you're talking about fabrics, one of my favorite places to be in the world is the fabric markets in China. Now, right now, a little scary with the coronavirus going on, but I'll be back there again, probably in October, and that is where the imagination runs wild. You see a fabric, and you immediately envision it as a witch or something else, and that's the creative place to be.
That's so cool, kind of hearing that, because like I do writing and stuff like that, but I've never been able to like look at fabric and go, I know exactly what I'm doing with that. So I think that's actually a very awesome skill set, because not everyone can do that. I struggle just to put my outfits together, so like I applaud you completely. Like I try so hard. I really love what you have here. What actually caught my attention was actually the unicorn horn there, and it's absolutely
Beautiful with the diamonds on it, that trim on it.
It's not bulky. It's actually pretty. It's not because I've seen a couple of other unicorn horns, and I'm like tempted, and I'm like no, there's something about it that I'm not gonna purchase it. But this one I was staring at like, I want that. I want to just run around with a pretty unicorn head and have my little diamonds on the side. Like, do you guys see me?
Very, very classy. Yep, it's a super classy piece for adults, but I'll tell you, the kids are gonna go, oh, are those real? And you can kind of wink and say yes. It's beautiful. This will definitely be worn a lot of places and get a lot of attention.
It is good because it's just one of the things that when you're wearing costume pieces, you often have to be kind of conscious, like if you're bumping into things, if the costume gets messed up. And I know this because I do cosplay, and there's been times when I'm like, I have these gigantic wings, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna fit in a door. Let me figure this out. Or if you accidentally have like I've had stuff on my head where I'm like, hi, and I accidentally bump someone. I'm like, oh, my bad. But it's absolutely just beautiful, and that's what made me stop. And I'm like, ooh, I like this corner. Now I do understand that you guys have a small design that's called Feed Me. Is this like, like Feed Me Seymour? What is the Feed Me? I want to see more of this. What is this?
So one of my designers, and actually my son, Brendan, he came up with this idea, and it's a Feed Me costume, and we do quite a variety of them now. Let me grab one that was our top seller. This is our T-Rex. Now, our T-Rex costume is our #1 selling costume in our line, and our Stay Puff, which is licensed, is our second bestseller. They're very top items. And here we're called Princess Paradise, and those are, a little more rugged than a princess. But so this one followed suit and became our #1 Feed Me costume. So the unique thing about these is the child can trick or treat right into the mouth of the costume, and they absolutely love this because it's all right there. Their hands are free, it's safer, and they can reach that candy, and they can easily eat a piece as on their way to the next house. And I'll tell you, when we first put these on our models, when we're shooting them, and they love the prospect of putting candy there, when they put on another costume that doesn't have candy, a mouth opening for it, they go, well, where'd you put the candy? And they're just all disappointed that they can't put candy in the next one. But they still shoot them for us. But these Feed Me's are their favorites.
You obviously have hit the mark, because if that's the first question that they're like, there's a mouth, there's supposed to be an opening here, where's my candy? I would have loved that, because my mom always had to hold my bucket, of course, because I'm a kid, and I'm like, I'm tired, you carry this.
Yeah, a lot of that on Halloween.
So like that would have saved my mom so much more trouble, and I also would have gotten to my candy faster. I really do appreciate everything that you guys have put here together. These costumes are so amazing, and there's so much like detail, and there's like love, like a genuine love for this. So I greatly appreciate what you have here. I'm already picturing like Ralph's daughter, my assistant that you saw. She's going to be about 10 in September, even though he says 9. Ralph, I know you've seen this video. Let it go. She's turning 10. And he's like in full dad mode. Like, no, she's 9. I'm like, right, 10. I can already picture her just having a field day. She would actually this is probably the one that she would go for. This is like her new thing.
Yeah, I would definitely wear this one. This is a fave, and if the fringe on it is something different. I've never seen fringe on a mermaid before, and it makes it very flippy and fun and playful. It's got the extra playful factor to it.
Diana, what you have here is absolutely beautiful. So for those who are like, oh, okay, I need to get that, or they fall in love with that unicorn horn that I saw, and they're like, I need that in my life, like giant child like myself, where can they come find you?
Well, our biggest customers are online. I'm not going to list anyone specifically because I don't want to show favoritism, but type in Princess Paradise Costumes, and you will find us on a variety of different sites. So type that in, look for us. A lot of what you're seeing here at the booth is brand new. It'll be available come July, but there's many things available right now for year-round play. So check us out.
Make sure you check them out and get yourself a Feed Me costume. Oh my God, adults should have a Feed Me costume. That's what I'm going to find a way to fit in that.
You will.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
So, if you just like the content you just saw, you know what to do. Press that ringy-dingy bell over there, give us a like, and subscribe. And hey, who knows, maybe we'll bring some more stuff that you might like.
Oh, no!
Was that a goose?